So, hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Claire. This channel is about empowering you on your twin flame journey, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine, empowering you to heal yourself. So the videos that I've been doing lately are divine detox and decluttering, because that's what Virgo season is about. And yeah, we're focused on the mind this week. But as I keep saying, wait a minute, even hair falls all over the place. So yeah, as I keep so again, you could be tearing your hair out because that tears me. That brings me nicely on to my bit that everything I do is channeling, clearing, healing energy. The channeling bit meaning that everything that happens from the minute I start the video got something to do with it, right from the mood that I'm in, whether it's fast paced or slow, or any of the bits and bobs I do, like when I just randomly cut the cards like this. Let's see what it says. Plant medicine. Oh, beautiful. So, right. So I feel there could be, and that term instantly screams shamanic healing to me. And it was kind of funny because I did feel like I wanted to light the sage, but to be honest, I'm not gonna, because I don't want to be here ages. But it's and it's more just there's a lot of hustle and bustle on outside just now, so I've shut the door. So yeah, I would if I could shut the door, but there's no windows in here, and it's not wise to burn sage if you can't open the window. So, but I feel there is something about a little, it's like a little reminder to you smudge your space, especially if you're struggling with tidying up something. And I feel you could be reaching some kind of breaking limit. I just looked at 144 as well, so this could be specifically to do with your twin flame journey. You could be reaching your limit, and the reason I say that is because I just heard the timer go off in the next room. So it's like, the alarms are going off. It's time to take some kind of action to clear your energy. So this could be cutting the cords from toxicity around you, whether it's people, habits. Yeah, I feel it might be something to do with overthinking with the Virgo new moon coming in early next week. But these are all timeless too. They don't. But again, I say, everything is timeless. But I feel when I'm doing something like this, these messages could sort of, they are meant to help in some sort of way. I've just actually saw a deck of cards that I'd like to use, but I'll make sure I find the rest of them for the next one. Anyway, wait a minute, they are actually, that's quite interesting. Wait a minute, I'm going to just pause this. So I didn't even need to pause it. So they pulled my eyes to two of these cards that are over in a different part of the room. And then they pulled my eyes to the denial card. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight and awareness. So I feel there is something about, needing to clear your energy so that you can do some shadow work or shadow integration to see what is it that you're in denial about. So again, I'll find those cards are actually great for the week that we're on, so I'm going to find them. So anyway, let's just see what this says. And everything I do is clearing energy. So like I said, that's why I usually do, I use sage in most of the videos, because sage is my favourite thing to clear energy. But grow something green, tending plants can cultivate patience over nurturing qualities within yourself, which you might use on a daily basis. Whether you have a tired spot in your already lush garden or barely ray of sunshine in your 9th-story apartment, caring for something green is good medicine. Watching a tulip bulb you planted in December blossom in March is pure magic, and giving friends of jars of jam made from your homegrown strawberries or figs is a kind of old-fashioned generosity everyone loves. That's so lovely, because the last time I visited somebody else's house, like one of the last times, that person had made homemade jam and gave me it. So that's and it is really lovely, isn't it? Because it's not something that a lot of people seem to do. Obviously that's generalising, some people do, but it does tend to be older generations that do it, unless somebody's extra into it. But no, it's quite I don't know, that's interesting. But yeah, so plant medicine, but like I said, I feel that's talking about like sage and stuff as well, because we've just come out of the clearing week. So, right, so because of that card saying denial, I do want to use these mixed emotions cards. So we're on the week about the mind, but like I said, it's all connected. So what could you tell us? So basically, when I'm doing these, it's like it's just the luck of the draw. It's more like it's like personal readings every day. So it's the luck of the draw who it makes sense to. And really, in truth, that would be like every other video that I do every day. But what I did just what I said, I wanted to give wee tips in amongst it. So I'm feeling really guided to, if you are the kind of person similar to myself where you've got a lot of digital clutter, like, you've got a lot of emails, you've got a lot of text, you've got a lot of, screenshots on your phone, like whatever it is, like I'm encouraging you to take some time today. I'm sorry, I'm observing myself laughing, being like, am I going to do that? Because I can't stand doing that. But I'm encouraging you to take some time today to pick like some kind of digital area of your life and declutter that, because that can really bog down our mind as well. So whether you choose to do that or not, that's up to you. But Saturday's connected to Saturn, so it's a good day to sort stuff out and crack the whip and get on with it. Now I know that Saturday's typically a day for playing and all that, and definitely when it is on a Leo moon, because that is about playing too. So if you've got like a 9 to 5 job Monday to Friday or something, don't be doing hard work. 5 5 5. Don't be doing any work. Just rest and enjoy yourself. And especially if you're one of the people that's burnt out there. But you know what I'm saying. Like if you're a bit like myself and you can pick your own hours and stuff like that, it's a good day to do something. Like I always choose to do my housework. I actually said this in the picker card, but it's true. Like I actually like to do my housework and get on with stuff. Because again, it's not boring if it's going to lift a weight from you, and actually I quite like it when I get into doing the housework and that. So I find it relaxing, you know what I mean? So just whatever helps you. And I'm just going to remind you again, because that timer went off at the start of the video, if you really do struggle to get started with this stuff, just set a timer for 5 minutes and do what you can in 5 minutes, right? That's for really overwhelmed people. If you can handle 25 minutes, set a timer for 25 minutes, do as much as you can, and then when the timer goes off, go make a cup of tea or whatever, coffee for 5 minutes, do something else for 5 minutes, have a break, and then, go and do it again. If you've got time to do it, go and set another timer, and you will feel better. So pick an area, but make sure that you have, if you've got white sage, clear the energy with that. If you've got Palo Santo, clear the energy with that. If you've got Florida water or, but like I said, my go-to would always be to advise if you have got white sage or, or even like, white sage essential oil, but I suppose that would be for people that are a wee bit more seasoned and energy clearing, just going to have that kicking about. But there's loads of ways you can clear the energy with music and that. But anyway, I spoke about that last week, so anyway, that's just what came to me, and then that'll help you tidy up. And again, that's probably only really going to be for people that really struggle with stuff like that. But again, I think there might be something about denial, like if you're kind of like avoiding tidying up something or sorting something out, it can often it's because there's something emotional going on and it's like reflective of it. So right, anyway, so talking of emotions, tell us what's going on with someone. Yeah, so we've got confused, disorientated, bewildered, puzzled. So I feel this is going to do with somebody in a spiritual awakening. And then we've got trapped. Oh, I thought it was a few cards. Now, what is that's blowing my mind? And it's quite interesting that I already did mention that. So first of all, the tiger is one of my main power animals. I know I say power animals, I know I say I'm connected to a lot of animals, but my two main power animals are my wolf and my tiger. And so a lot of you are connected to these animals too. But also, I mentioned last night that I've just got a new duvet cover with tigers on it. So the tiger's coming in really strong around people, and they're pulling my eyes up to the tiger things in the room too. So perhaps some of you, whether that's a main power animal for you or not, call on the tiger, power animal, to support you or something. And tiger energy are typically associated with like feminine energy. So this says imprisoned, cornered and stuck. So I feel this is somebody that's feeling confused and trapped. So it always goes this way if you're new around here, but it feels like divine masculines that are going through a spiritual awakening and feeling trapped in their mind and overthinking. It could be about confused and overthinking about how to contact the divine feminine, or it could be confused in a dark night soul, trapped in another relationship somehow, through finances or children or whatever else. But again, it doesn't need to be that. It could be people trapped in their mind. It could be all of us, of course. So take it out resonates. And also the thing is, it doesn't actually need to be about divine masculine. It could be a divine feminine and you're confused about something, not knowing answers and trapped in your head, and you need to clear your energy with plant medicine coming in there. Anyway, I'll put it up here. So right, And then look, and then I kept shuffling and I got happy, blissful, joyful, content. So I feel the message is here is that if there's something that you are still in denial about, or you've been in denial, and now you're awakening to being, how trapped you feel, and that actually doing something about it would make you happy. This is what I feel this message is going to be about. So I'm going to take these cards out of the way now. And so it always blows my mind, but it's because God speaks to me. I did say it did feel like overthinking. So, right, what have we got then? What would help whoever's connecting with this message? Because I don't want to make this video too long today. If it is longer, it's fine. I'll crack on after. But I'm on quite a roll. You know what I mean? I've got all the windows open. I'm going to smudge the whole house again, and I've already been tidy. I'm sorting out all the cards. But like I said, this is going to take me all of today and tonight up until I can kind of be, up until I can stand it, and then I will just switch off into my tiger energy and sort of watch, my feminine, and watch some New Girl, probably, because I sat down and watched one episode and I thought, right, I'm not sitting watching the telly. I got up and got doing stuff, to reward myself. I'll do that. So maybe you need to have a bit of a system like that to get some stuff done and then reward yourself. And like I said, I'm only getting stuff done today that is like, that's not resting, because I do incorporate divine feminine, like resting energy, into my working week. Do you know what I mean? So that's just what works for me. So just to let you know, it's not like I'm like go every single day, and then I do actually more often than not have a bit of a break on a Wednesday. It seems to be. It just depends how my week's went. So, like, for instance, if I was really busy every single day and I was exhausted at the weekend, which can happen, that's actually been the last few weekends, and I think that's why I'm really feeling like I want to get this done, because I don't feel tired today. I feel like I've got loads of energy. Like, it'll be the Leo moon. So just, however that resonates. What do you know for somebody's self-care? Flow like water. Yeah, so instantly that's kind of feeling like what I'm talking about here. It's like go with the flow, but also water is feminine energy. So we've got the feminine energy with the sun and Virgo there, but the Leo moon is the masculine energy. So, it's a bit of balance of both, get some stuff done and then go and play. That's what I would take that to mean. Watch. Whoa, is that not just right? They blow my mind, because I haven't used these cards for ages. So yeah, watch a movie. So again, I was just saying New Girl. Now New Girl is New Girl's a program, but each your own. What's your favourite TV program or show or a film? And actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to start watching the after films again, because I shared them in the community. I shared a clip in the community tab, and again, I did say, like, don't. It does ruin bits of what. So yeah, just basically, if you've not seen them and you feel like you would really want to, don't watch it, right? But to be honest, you could, because I mean, yeah, you could, because I think it's kind of quite obvious the way it goes. But anyway, it's really quite good to watch them, and watch them in order. Because I bet loads of people will watch them in the wrong order, but I put the order in the community tab. But yeah, it's the ultimate Twinflame set of films. It's 5 films, and if you've got Netflix, I think they're all on Netflix. If you've not got Netflix but you've got Amazon Prime, you'll have to watch the first one on here, and then and you should be able to find it easily enough, because I did. Like, if you can't, then just tell me and I'm sure I'll be able to find it somewhere. But yeah, if you've not got Amazon Prime, I'm snookered. I don't know how you'd watch it. They might all be on here for all I know, but it's a bit annoying because I think the subtitles are coming up. But I found it really, like, it was fine. You know what I mean? So that's definitely a sign for me, because I thought, I've not, I've watched them all the way through. I think 3 times at least. It might have even been 4 times, but I know it's at least 3 times. And it wasn't like right after all the other, you know what I mean? Because every time I've watched it, though, I've caught something new. That's what I love about film. But yeah, so I think I might do it. And you have to be in the mood for it. Usually I like to do it in a Scorpio moon, because those films remind me of Scorpio energy. But yeah. Anyway, so whatever, you do you. That's what it reminded me of. Music, now that's fascinating. Now look at this, all this playful energy coming in. This is so Leo Moon. Now that's interesting because that's what I was just saying. There's a whole load of hustle and bustle going on around where I live, because it's like they're having some kind of, oh, I don't know. It's just hilarious. It's some kind of like beach party or some shit like that. And my mum was like, "Do you think you might want to come?" And I was like, I looked at her and I was like, "What do you think the answer to that is? Do you think she already knew the answer?" I was like, Do you think there's any hope in hell that I'm going to get?" And she was like, "Not in it." But she always just sees of what it's no my cup of tea. When I say I'm antisocial, like, I'm no kidding. I don't like shit like that. It's just too overwhelming. I feel everybody's everything, and then I'd just be like, "Oh, who the fuck am I going to see?" And and it's just, yeah, no thanks. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, for those of you, I don't know, that need to hear some. Oh, look, and there's dance as well. Yeah, there's a lot of, look, dance, make a meal, take a walk, ground yourself. So these are just all the different things that they're suggesting you do to connect with the earth, spend time with animals. This is very oh, look for fairies too. This is very Virgo. Yeah, and then that's very Virgo too. Alone time, the hermit. So write a gratitude list. Right, okay, I'm going to pull the whole deck now. But yeah, I think they just want to give a wee wide variety of suggestions coming in, because sometimes we do, sometimes it can just be somebody saying the simplest of things, like, why don't you go a walk and clear your head? And it's like, you're like, you know what I mean? And you're like, you know what, I'm gonna. So yeah, I don't know. Now I'm using these career cards. They're not called career cards. What are they called actually? I can't remember what they're called, but they're like, I think they're called life purpose. But I just felt like I wanted to use them because there's a lot of cards coming out about the masculines in particular awakening. Like, I've titled the live that. I've not even watched all of it. I've watched the first like 45 minutes and I was just, oh my god, I was busy myself laughing at the bit when Nathan said, that you can't feel your face when I talk, when it's like you feel the healing, the energy. It's hilarious. Can't stop singing that song. And I don't like that song, but it's like, I just clipped it because I thought it was funny. But anyway, so I'm sure I'll be cringing when it gets to the outrageous bits. But again, you know what? I'm teaching people. I just trust what comes out. Oh, actually, do you know as I'm saying this, right? Let's just randomly. What do we need to know today? Whether it's world energy or placements. And again, I'm like, I can never freaking work out the. Right, I don't need to check. I'm pretty sure that's Saturn in the 5th house in Aquarius. So if you've got Saturn in Aquarius in the 5th house, then yeah, that might be a wee message for you. Right. But you see what I mean? Does that, does it really bring joy to people? I just don't, I don't know. I'll just stop moaning. I'm just being a bit of an old man about that thing. You'll know what I mean if you watched it live. I've had those dice for years, but I suppose I just procrastinated about how to use it, and it's just that. It is just that. It's like when I'm watching, because so many other people use that and pick a cards or just general sort of things, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't like to do what other people do, so I'm going to try and sort of mix it up a bit. Right. So yeah, I've got these life purpose cards because I feel this might give a wee bit of things for the people that are having past life memories awaken. Oh my god, that's amazing, because look, I'm not using that deck and they just pulled my eyes down to open up your spiritual gifts. 21 as well, karmic cycles are ending. I feel karmic cycles are ending for people like transitioning from different types of careers because of just, it feels like a deep unsatisfaction basically with whatever you're doing. So these hummingbirds came up in one of the picker cards too, so it'd be interesting if somebody chose that. Remember that your true natures. Now, I can't remember if that's the one that you've seen or the one that will be published tomorrow, but I think it might be the one I've published already. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. Now, that's interesting too, because I've titled. Oh, now I don't know if I've published that one yet. That's the one that I've not published yet, but I will at some point. I titled it "Angels Are Guiding This Divine Masculine," with their past life gifts or with their talents and stuff, because that is what came through. There was a lot of cards about angels. My eyes kept getting guided to angels. It's happening now that I'm saying it. And then the card angels came out. So Right, so anyway, what have we got? Nutrition. So there's clearly something about food here when we've got make a meal and nutrition. And again, remember I was just saying I've been having salads all week, so that's quite funny. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. So maybe somebody's got a talent of cooking or something, whether it's just for cooking for fun in your own house, or whether you actually are looking into being a chef or something. And then we've got spiritual teacher, and then the yin yang's really sticking out. You heal your classes, sessions, and seminars. So perhaps like I said, I'm well aware that I've got other people that either tune into me now that you do similar, that you help other people, and you may have been doing it for a long time, like around the same time as me, or you could have been doing it even longer, or even if it's like half the time of me, that's still a long time, like 5 years or something, or a couple of years, however long, or you could be near to it. But I just like to acknowledge the fact that I know I'm not going to be talking to people that have just started all the time, although some of you might be tuning in. Because like attracts like. So um trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Yeah, so there's really some. So again, two things. If this is especially if you're like, I don't like the word witch, right, because I think it's confusing, and again, I know some of you do, so I try to be respectful of it. But for me personally, with what I specialize in with my niche, because I clear witchcraft and black magic and spell work, which if you're new around here is also just the modern lingo of that would be slander, gossip, lies, manipulation, control. Oh, people that just, do fucking fuckery. It happens all the time in the world. But basically, yeah, I just feel if I was to use that word, I just don't like the word anyway, but it just kind of, I think it would confuse people because I cleared that kind of stuff, kind of thing. But the point is, I do feel like I want to say kitchen witch. So it's like if you are kind of like quite natural around the kitchen, like you can just whip up a meal in like no time, and and also and you heal it. Like I'm like that actually. Like I can just create things off the cuff, and and I love to cook for people and stuff like that when I'm in the mood. Sometimes it can't be harsh, but you know what I mean. It's some people have just got a natural sort of gift for that. Even if it's like people have always said that like just even just sitting having a wee cup of tea or a coffee with me, just feels like really calming and healing. But I mean, obviously, it's going to make sense with my healer and a counsellor and shit. But but even before I'd done all that stuff, but again, I've always been a healer. But you know what I'm saying. So there's something about healing food. There's something about having a healing way with food that'll resonate for someone. And it could even be things like cacao. Like there's a lot of shamanic circles that you might be leading like some kind of like cacao ceremony or something like that. And again, it doesn't need to be as deep as this either. But I really do feel that so for some divine feminines, I feel I need to pause that. That's so annoying. Alarm's going off. Right, and I'm not even kidding. That's part of the message because everything is that happens. That was like one of the most annoying. It was the timer alarm on the iPhone. Remember, I always going about the alarms on the iPhone just annoy the hell out of me. And I've said more recently because of that horrible Netflix documentary that I don't even like saying the name about, but when I watched that when it came out, and again, I don't even have Netflix because it is total brainwashing, um, but I mean that's not. I'm not doing it. Well, I suppose I'm doing it at principle too, but I've already got Prime, so I don't see the point of both. But basically, the point is, I wouldn't have watched that because I don't like horrors and creepy things and shit like that. But I was really strongly guided to watch it, and I'm glad I did because it was mind blowing the symbolism and everything in it, like really mind blowing. But and then some of the actual things that have actually happened in the world are scarily like that anyway. So if you know, you know. But um, the point is that's the alarm going off. It's so annoying you can't ignore it. So and then look even at the back of this card, it's angels. Like I feel, you're if this is for you, I feel this is the masculine energies. Like I said, the male or the female, your guides and angels and your loved ones of spirit are so at you to follow this path of your twin flame path. And it doesn't need to be these unique things. That'll just be unique things to people, but it's like to follow some kind of path that's something to do with your unique gifts. Because look, this is why it's like they had to make me go out the room to see things. It was like I guided to share your voice, come out the cave, persecution, expression, and that was interesting too because I feel that'll really resonate for somebody that I know that are interested in the whole sort of like if you were like burned at the stake or something. Which let's be honest, I absolutely have lives where I can remember that too. So, but it's just it's you know, like the it reminds you of the witch wound that I know Charlotte, you know, knows a lot about. But it's, you know, just basically it's like, you know, you're afraid to share your gifts because you might be persecuted. And actually, like, I'm sorry to say, like, we are actually in those times. Like, the astrology does mirror a lot of the olden times where, you know, I've already seen loads about it where it's like, you know, people, but there's always people like that talking about tarot being from the devil and blah blah blah, and it's just ridiculous because, like I said, like, you know, what do I say in every video? Like I work for God. I'm one of God's messengers. I heal the sick, the, you know, the poor, the, you know, the you know, people that have got money to thank God as well to spend as well. But you know, but I help people that haven't, you know, that haven't got a lot, that have got like the need to support. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's not the work of the devil. The work of the devil is, you know, people that confuse the fuck out of people and you know, fuck with your mind and um keep you stuck, you know, drinking, doing whatever, you know, keep you stuck basically, numb and stuck and unhappy. Whereas like I'm here to free people and anybody else that's doing that. But again, you have got to be discerning because there are lots of there's people, there's light and dark and everything, and there's light and very dark and everything, and unfortunately there are people that read tarot, and there are people that claim to be healers and even shamans and, you know, whatever else, reiki people, that, and some of them aren't, they're not working for the light, and that's why I said, you know, you got to be careful. Are you tuning into God, the Holy Spirit, and, you know, genuine unconditional love energy? Are you tuning into demons? And again, it's like, you know, that's only you can really sort of work that out, you know. But that's why it's wise to, like, you know, get mentors that you trust and stuff like that. But even with that, now I think I'm saying that because, like, even some spiritual teachers out there are not, you know, it's like they're shapeshifters. So it's just, I mean, whether that feels like more like in the world, like famous sort of people and that, but that can be like smaller scale as well. So it is a bit of a minefield out there. But maybe you're one of the people that's meant to, you know, share your genuine energy. That's why I say all the time, I share my frequency because I'm a truth and flavor, I'm genuine, and I'm here to help people. I've got nothing to hide, you know what I mean? So yeah, share your voice, whatever that means to you. And I do feel your work could take you traveling. Your life purpose involves traveling. And you know, that guy looks pretty happy on the laptop there. So yeah, so you might do that already, or that's going to be coming. And then we've got your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. Builder. That reminds me of, like, you know, I'm just being drawn to the angel there as well. But I mean, they are like angel cards, but it's like, you know, being like a builder of the new earth. You know what I mean? Like, you've come here to help create the heaven on earth. So, and like I said, it is new earth businesses in particular I help people with, because I've been helping people with Ascension for almost 10 years there. So I also got guided to my very pretty flowery flask. So I do feel somebody might be like working with, like, you know, flowers, or like flower therapy in some kind of way, or so yeah. So little random fun messages that have come in there. So and then, like I said, so that could be people that are already doing it, but this can also be masculines that you're awakening to your past lives in whatever way that means to you. So yeah, it could be for divine feminine or divine masculine. But yeah, I think I'd better just leave it there so that I don't yeah, so that I don't get too distracted and I crack on with this, because I do reach a certain point where I'm like, nah, I can't even bother doing anymore. So yeah, I'm going to keep cracking on. Oh, wait a minute. No, okay, I will. They want me to just, I'm going to do a quick, I didn't use any of them, did I? I think that's why I'm feeling like it's not time to, what else do we need to know here? Oh god, that's a bit much. I've just, alright, connect with crystals. So yeah, I do feel, like I said, it feels like masculine in particular, male or female. Now I'm wanting to cough, like my throat chakra. It's like someone that's getting into spiritual stuff. There could be something significant about 26th of November there. That would be Sagittarius season. There could be something here about somebody needing to get a health checkup. Now I feel as well that could be the people that you're going to the doctor to get a checkup on something and you're not getting the answers. And that's usually when people would be led to people like me, because, and especially because plant medicine's here, because, you know what I mean, like, it's basically, that's it, you know, people get led to me when they're not getting the answers that they need from the doctor and wherever else. Are you sleeping? Dream journal. So I feel somebody might not be sleeping very well either there as well. So yeah, just extra wee messages there. And yeah, and you just, I feel there's a need to really give back to yourself. I did say that on the picker card there as well. Care for your body, self-love and acceptance are the ultimate acts of self-care. So yeah, it is the weekend, and I feel It's yeah, look, achievement. Chase your dreams. You may be surprised where they lead you. So I feel that's definitely going to be tapping into like the butterfly. You know, the caterpillar turning the butterfly. That's like the masculines breaking free of being trapped in their head, because that's actually how this started. But like I said, it can still make sense for feminines too. So give us something for the spiritual. Oh, strength and bones in reverse. The mental body. That's 8 of Wands. I think that's Ace of Pentacles. I'm always like, it always stumps me, that one. It must be the Ace of Pentacles. But I do love the different words in this. I always say the same thing. I repeat myself, but it's fine. Spiritual, mental, emotional, physical. So, the Emperor. Love it. Right, so I feel there's an Emperor that's getting impatient because we've got patience in reverse here. So yeah, I really do feel like if this is you or your person, there is somebody focused on like working on like being able to bring something of substance. Now, whether this is the truth or it could be some kind of actual physical gift or just the gift of, you know, contact. Because the reason I'm saying that is because this is the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands has been, I'm sure it's come up a bit lately, but it's like, this is fast travel, it's speedy messages, calls, it's things happening quickly. So, you know, and that's why it's obviously called accelerated motion. And also, I'm being guided to the galactic energy. That even feels like pyramids. So there could be something coming in here about Egypt, especially because the 1st of August would be, you know, within that build up to the Lionsgate portal that we had not long ago. Although it's crazy that we're now nearly September. But yeah, I really do feel that, oh yeah, and also because that would be the 4th of August too. So I feel these dates, you know, the 1st and the 4th, around the 1st and the 4th of August there, could be quite significant. And then that's kind of magical. We've got 1, 4, 4. Yeah, so basically somebody's working hard. So this is you or your parents. I feel somebody is working on being able to come to you with a bit of substance. That's what I'm hearing. And then they're going to be coming in quickly. But it's just whoever this is, this feels like a masculine energy. This person doesn't feel very stable right now because you've got, this is the root chakra, but it's in reverse, you know, and it's the root chakra cards, but also this is the 4 of Pentacles. So it's like somebody's, that makes, I love the way that's coming out. And like I said, this is what I mean by, so I think they're showing you that, you know, like I say all the time, I say it in jest, but I'm being serious. Like, I don't like being referred to as a tarot reader because actually I've got way more oracle cards than I've got tarot. But to be honest with you, they're kind of evening out now because I do love tarot cards because there's so many beautiful oracle and tarot. But the point is now see the way I'm saying that could be somebody that had quite a lot of options on the go and didn't want to, you know, I do feel like if you think about it, I'm like, oh, there's so many beautiful cards, I don't know what I want to pick. Like, this could be somebody that had a lot of, regardless of gender, this could be somebody that had a lot of options and didn't want to settle down with just one person, like didn't want to be tied down kind of thing. But now I feel this is somebody that's completely changing their mind when this emperor gets to this point, and it's like, this is somebody that's like, it's true masculine energy because it's somebody that's like being driven by wanting to provide and protect a feminine. And that's when you know somebody has matured into a divine masculine, you know, because, and it's, I love the fact that it's 33 minutes right now, because if you're not new around here, you'll know that's my sign for Jesus energy, forgiveness, rebirth. So yeah, I really do feel this could be somebody that like had no interest in settling down, and, you know, and basically, you know, yeah, basically no interest in settling down, and somebody just wanted to, you know, do whatever they want or be in relationships, but relationships that, you know, they're no bothered about if this person hurts them kind of thing. Like safety could even be like people that were just focused on money and security, because that sometimes is, in some tarot cards it's got a guy that's like holding on to his coins. That one, in fact, that deck's actually sitting there, and I might use that. But the point is, this came up last night, you know, that like people like me, so obviously I do everything in my own way, and I'm very unique in the way that I don't want to be like other people. But you know what I'm saying. There's other people that read cards intuitively, so I don't know, you know, I don't know how anyone, well, I do know how other people do it because obviously I love YouTube as well, but it's like I just say whatever. So, and it's not like I'm not like fucking making up, fucking, I'll just say fucking anything right now. But it's like the words just flow out my mouth because you see that happens when I'm just sitting not using the cards. So that's what I mean. But typically, well, some of the stuff I'll say will be like what tarot cards mean. But I think it's hilarious because, like I say, I can never fucking remember what ones what in this deck. But I kind of like it too. But yeah, that is the Four of Pentacles, and it's kind of like yeah, I really do feel like, see how I just said I kind of like it too. I can feel that that's like somebody's like, I kind of like this feeling of needing to work hard to show up as this masculine. Like, so this is somebody that's, they're not satisfied with where they're at right now. They're trying to, strengthen where they're at in the physical. So this could be somebody's working on their mental health, and they're getting a strong mind. Like, somebody might not be feeling great right now with spiritual awakening because this is the week of the mind. They're going to give me all things to do with people struggling with mental health, obviously. And again, like I say all the time, I even cringe using the term mental health, because I think it's got a lot of stigma around it. Everybody suffers from mental health at some point. That's when you're just stressed, or you're burnt out, or you depressed. Again, it's like, depressed is quite a loaded word, but like, we've all had periods in life when we're down, and if you're tuning into me, you absolutely will have, because it's like, I help people with the dark night of the soul and spiritual awakening. So but like I've always said, depression, when it comes to dark night of the soul, is a period of deep rest. It reminds me of bear medicine, and the bear came out earlier. So anyway, you can see all the synchronicities are coming in. So, but by the time this masculine feels like they've got their shit together, basically, there's going to be some speedy action. And I really do feel like, this person's coming in strong and proud and a divine masculine, a pillar of strength, because that is the Emperor. So the Emperor is coming in for, that's, oh my god, that's so crazy, right? So that I lost it again, but so that this message is coming in too quick. When I was shuffling, I saw spiritual strength, as I said, a pillar of strength, right? And I also saw the third eye, which it landed on. So, yeah, and I feel this person's passion is ignited, and they will be making it known quickly when they feel better. Yeah, look, and I feel this is somebody's wishes fulfillment. Like, this is somebody's coming in to fulfill your wishes. Sounds a bit wrong, and well, sounds a bit wrong, but and right. But it's like, but also their wish fulfillment, if this is making sense to you. But it's just somebody's like resting right now. Feels like burnt out. Could also be sleepless nights, suffering in silence. Again, this, somebody could be through this already, or this could be where somebody, yeah, and a bit of mental conflict. So like I said, I started this off by saying, and that's two swords, that somebody's like stuck in their head overthinking. But I feel this is whether this is you or your person, this person is going to reach this point where they're feeling strong and ready to move forward, and satisfied. But yeah, they're just telling us again, this person is healing now. This person could have had a bit of a traumatic time. Rest and rejuvenate. This is the Four of Swords. 4-4 again could be significant, but this person's just trying to get some more stability, and they are in the mind too, because the blue is the mental body. So this person is, yeah, just trying to get a bit more strength and balance before they come through. And the fours and the ones, and again, and if you look, there's the spiritual strength, yeah, and a bit more spiritual strength. So these dates, 4th of November, that's been coming out a lot, or the 9th of November, or the 8th, all these things could be significant. Yeah, this person's not happy, they're bored, they're unfulfilled, and they know that they're, moving forward. Look, that's the same card in a different deck. Yeah, this person's moving, this is quick. When this person gets the strength back, whether it's you or someone else, they are moving forward very quickly, and that's the first card in another deck, and they are bringing in a gift. But you're not going to know when. It all happens in divine time, when they get out of being stuck in their head and the overthinking, trapped in fear. If you haven't seen that card, it's quite hard hitting, I feel. And suffering in silence. This person will move on to calmer waters towards you, but right now they might just be a bit emotionally, having a bit of an emotional withdrawal. But this is also the 8 of Cups too, so that's my fuck this card, like fuck this and somebody moving off. But in this one, it's like, this person's wanting more. This person is bored, and they're reminiscing about someone from the past, and they want that passion. They want to move forward because they've ended a karmic cycle, 21, something coming full circle, and they see you as a wish fulfillment. Now, I'm going to end it there because that's also the autumn equinox, which is, a few weeks away, and I feel that's going to be really significant for whoever this made sense to. So please like, comment, subscribe. Please comment if you're not shy, because it really does help the algorithm. And if you're around all the time, you'll have heard me moaning about it before. But it's, it's true. It's, if you want me to keep putting out these messages, I'm not threatening that I'm not. I'm going to still do it, but it's just, I'm saying, if you like my work and you want me to keep doing it, just support would be nice. So at least like the video and comment if you can, even if it's just a heart or something. Although to be honest, although I keep saying that, I don't know if the algorithm then might pick that up as spam. So yeah, maybe don't I don't know. Just use your intuition with that. But yeah, basically if you feel like you want to comment, it's genuine, but don't feel like you have to. And I know that I'm still supported by a lot of lurking lovers and not just lurking haters. We don't, and again, like I always say, I really truly do feel that I help people that are in their unhealed shadow and a bit of a hater too. So yeah, I'm proud of that. But if not, don't focus on the people that don't like you. Focus on the people that like you and love you and who you're here to help. Basically, see you later.